City's finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Pollard to return from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Hurt. 19 Lions. 19 tight. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Harris. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away? You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. That's complete to DK Metcalf. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I would cover a return pass, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Harris. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready. Yellow, blue.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Townsend. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Slot man moves right. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet. But we are at 500, and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Okay, now a 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60.
To throw again. Harris. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
Okay,
maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Looking to throw. Harris. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. Harris eluding the pressure right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Haven't had a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a 1st-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and run. I bet he would have tried running through the entire defense if he meant reaching that marker.
Now they'll shift things around. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Drill green. Ready,
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find the tight end Sullivan complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
50
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Green jacket. Blue stripe. Black ultra. Hut.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
6. Mega. Claws red. Black shot. White blue. 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Hey, go Fury. 10.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Ready.
2nd and a couple.
Black swap. On the ball. Smack. Red. Cut.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Tackled at the 21-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams first down.
White. Edo blue.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pollard to return from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Ready.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And bulldozing his way through. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ready.
Here's Harris throwing on first down. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, Harris. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected. Here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
46-yard line.
Ready.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Cut 19.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Harris. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Harris now to throw on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Oh, and they set the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Drill green. Green jack. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Black open. Six. Mega. Claws red. Set hut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Let's go now.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Harris. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Now Harris on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense. And now, as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
2nd and 2. They'll roll him out right. And it's caught. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now they'll change things up. Looking to throw. Harris. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cole Kmet, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Black shot. Slide through. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Red. Yellow. Go. White. White. Eagle blue. Blaster. Six. Ready.
Looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Townsend. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Ready.
3rd down and 13.
Rail. Yellow. Steel. Black. Hut.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
To throw is Harris. To throw from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Harris. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Come on. 60 Eagles. Go.
Operating from the gun. Harris flushed out right. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
10 cycles. Drill green. Green Jack. Set.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And room there to work it inside the 25. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looks like they'll move things around here.
Blue striker. Set.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half.
Ready.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
22 needle. Trouble. 38. Hut.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
97.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ready.
2 yards to go, second down. Looking to throw. Harris. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Harris on 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Black Ultra. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
52.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Go ready. 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Red. Claws red. Black shot. Set hut.
They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Point after here coming up. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the double.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing to start the drive. Harris. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks. The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Harris to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Harris now to throw on 3rd down. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Seahawks take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Now they'll audible to something else. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Beetle blue. Blaster, 6. Red, yellow. Set.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Green down. Hut, hut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33.
And the Rams first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Blue striking. Black ultra. Set, go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this one too low.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
6, mega. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Let's go now.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Let go.
Throwing again. Harris. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now Harris on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And that'll go to cancel out a very nice return on the punt.
And that one was a hold. And I don't know what the percentages are between holding calls and illegal blocks in the back, but both of them go a long way towards wiping out nice returns.
Go pink. Claude red. Black shot. Light blue. Hey, go steal. Ready?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Yellow. Smash, red. Fight, white. Hut, hut.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Blaster, stay. Set, cut.
Now back to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
Back to throw. Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They're going option play on 3rd down.
And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage.
Play action. It's Fields.
And he's got Smith and Jigba. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And the gamble pays off. They get the first. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Option play, and they'll give to Walker.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now they're in the hurry up.
To throw is Fields.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Cole Kmet, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Black Ultra.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Black shot. Fly blue.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he comes back with one complete. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Three quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The slot man in motion right.
Red, cycle. Go red.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Fury, yellow. Smash, red.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Fields.
Flushed out right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there.
Now Fields going to move him around.
On second and a long way to go.
Fields
Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down again.
multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
19 yards. It's now 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Now it's Fields. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2nd and 4. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Okay, ready?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Blaster, 6. Set, go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Field, black. Drill, green. Green, jack. Ready.
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is that
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
6. Mega, claws red. Black shot, light blue. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Townsend.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out third and long.
Fury, yellow. Check, huh?
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
52.
A gain of 7.
52.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Smash, red. Hey,
In
green.
motion, the tight end.
White, white. Edo blue. Ready, ready.
They go play action here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Steel, black. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow,
They'll
go.
bring a receiver in motion left.
Drill green. Hi.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, You and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Hey, Ken.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Ball red. Black shot. Slide through.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 12. First down, Rams.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Fury, yellow. Smash, red. Set.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Right.
33 yards on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Townsend. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Hey, red.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Point after try forthcoming. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Makes the score Seahawks 52, Rams 27.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Ballard to return from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter.
There he goes, right side. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars.